Chicken and dumplings is one of the most comforting foods you can make. It is so simple, easy, fast with your Instant Pot. Let me show you how to make it in your own kitchen. What is up, you guys? It is Karli here, and you are officially cooking with Karli. Today, we are making probably the most simple chicken and dumpling soup you will ever make. It is simple, there's not very many ingredients, but let me tell you, the flavor is out of this world. Let's talk about our ingredients here. We have chicken. I'm using thawed chicken tenderloins. You can use chicken tenderloins like I am, or you can even cut up chicken breasts into chunks. That will work great too. You just don't want to use frozen chicken breasts with this recipe because frozen chicken breasts come in all different sizes and it's hard to give an exact cook time. Plus, we don't want to overcook those dumplings. Next, we have chicken broth. We have some dried parsley. We have some dried onion here. We have 2 cans of cream of chicken soup and our canned biscuits. If you don't want to use a canned cream of chicken soup, go ahead and Google online for a recipe, a substitute recipe for a canned cream of chicken soup, and that will substitute just fine. Let's make our soup. One thing that is very important when we make this soup in our Instant Pot is to layer our ingredients exactly how I do it here so that everything works properly. We do not want to mix in and stir in our cream of chicken soup. It is a thick soup. If we mix it in with our chicken broth, then all of the liquid in our Instant Pot will be too thick and we'll get the burn notice. So make sure you do not stir. First, the chicken broth will go into the Instant Pot. Next, we want our chicken to go directly into that chicken broth. I'm gonna put this in the sink. On top of the chicken will go our seasonings of dried onion and parsley. If you want to use fresh onion and have that on hand, you'll want about 1/2 cup of fresh diced onion. You could also use fresh parsley if you have that on hand also. Now that the seasonings are in, let's put our cream of chicken soups right on top of the chicken, and again, do not stir. I also want to remind you guys that if you're looking for the full printable version of this recipe, there is a link to that in the description below. Okay, clean up my workspace. Lastly, our biscuits are going to go in. First thing we need to do is open up this terrifying container. They never pop open for me. Like when I'm opening, I just whack them like that though. I'm pretty sure the instructions tell you to press a spoon on it, but no spoon at my house. Let's cut each biscuit here up into 8 pieces. So cut it in half using our kitchen shears, cut it in half again, and then once more. So they are in these nice little bite-sized pieces here. These will puff up and they will get bigger. So once you have your little pieces, we're just going to plop them on top of everything in our Instant Pot. We're going to do this with both cans of our biscuits, and then we'll get to cooking our soup. While I'm cutting these biscuits up here, do me a favor and go like this video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let me know what memories chicken and dumpling soup bring up for you. It always, I don't know why, but a good homey soup like this always tend to bring up the best memories. Oh, just about dropped that. The original recipe calls for 1 can of biscuits, but my family, the biscuits are the best part to us, so I'm adding an extra can here. All of our biscuits are in the Instant Pot now. Let's get this soup cooking. Because I've used chicken tenders that are not frozen, they're fresh chicken tenders, we're going to cook this for 3 minutes on high pressure with a 6-minute natural pressure release. If you're using cubed chicken breast, you can go over to my website. It has all of the details in the recipe card there for you on how to cook yours, timing wise and everything with your cubed chicken breast. I'm going to press the manual button here and use, oh, we're already at 3, but you can, if you're not already at 3, you can use the plus and minus buttons to adjust your time. If you don't have, it's gonna beep. I know it is, it's gonna beep. Okay, it's gonna beep. If you don't have a manual button on your Instant Pot, look for that pressure cook button. That will take care of you. We're going to make sure our knob here on top is set to sealing, and we're just going to wait. This will cook for 3 minutes, then we'll allow for a 6-minute natural pressure release before we manually release the rest of this pressure. Our Instant Pot is showing here that we have natural pressure released for it's now 7 minutes. I swear it was 6 minutes when I started this. For 6 minutes, 7 minutes technically now, but I'm going to release the pressure here. The pin has dropped on the top of our Instant Pot now, so let's remove our lid and take a peek inside. This is exactly what we want our soup to look like right now. Those biscuits will have puffed up and cooked on the inside. I'm just going to fish out our chicken in there so we can cut it. Once all of this chicken has been diced up, we're going to toss it back into the Instant Pot and then give everything a nice stir. You can shred this chicken if you want. I just prefer it diced. I like it a little bit heartier. There goes all of our chicken into the Instant Pot. Let me go grab a spoon and we can give it a quick stir. Just grabbing a spatula here. Let's give this a quick stir just to combine everything and break up the biscuits a little bit if needed. Let's serve up our soup and then we can finally dig in and eat this. I love the balance of the soup to the dumplings to the chicken. This is one of those recipes that I always have the ingredients on hand to make. And besides that, have you ever made donuts with biscuit dough before? It is so good, so easy. So having biscuit dough on hand, it's not a rare thing at my house. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're spilling off to the side there. I'm so excited. We can garnish with a little bit extra parsley if we want, and then we can grab our spoon and just dig right on in. And there we have one of my family's favorite meals. Everyone always just gobbles this one up. Make sure to stock up on all of these ingredients you need to make this recipe next time you're at the grocery store so you can make it for your family too. Okay, joke's on you if you think you're getting any of this. That actually tastes really good.